Sup, Swaggets? So a couple of days ago I ranked the Marvel movies, and I ended the video saying I would discuss the top movie in detail, and explain why it's the best, and the only true masterpiece in the MCU. That movie is of course the original, the amazing, the spectacular Avengers. Now, everything that can be said about this movie and its greatness can be found on Movie Bob's video, Really That Good, so sorry in advance if I tread on anything he says. A link to Movie Bob's video can be found in the description just in case. So I'm going to start by talking about my personal experiences with this movie and how it transcends its own staple as just another Marvel movie. So let's get right into it. Ages ago, there was this amazing TV show called Avengers, Earth's Mightiest Heroes, and as a young kid I was obsessed with it. It influenced me heavily to read Marvel comics and watch Marvel movies. It affected me greatly and it was an awesome show. The fact is that the show got me into Marvel and comics in general. So for me, it was absolutely mind-blowing to see the characters I like so much as live-action heroes of the big screen. I know what you're thinking though. How does this relate to Avengers being a masterpiece? The answer is in how much money the movie made. As an Avengers fan, I was going to see this movie from the get-go. But not everyone in the world is an Avengers fan. And not everyone has seen every previous Marvel movie. Yet the Avengers racked in an amazing $1.5 billion worldwide. This shows that The Avengers is a relatable standalone movie, which is only one of the reasons why it is a masterpiece. Another reason that The Avengers is a masterpiece is that everything works perfectly. Every other Marvel movie has a couple of looming problems, with the exception of The Avengers. Guardians of the Galaxy has an awful opening, not visually but dialogue-wise. The Winter Soldier's downtime moments don't quite click, and The Avengers Age of Ultron has jarring tonal shifts and strange character dynamics. Not that any of those movies are bad, necessarily. These are just some of the problems that those movies have to deal with. As for the Avengers, outside an almost comically simple plot and a Deus Ex Machina ending, if those can even be counted as problems, it is pretty rock solid. This is thanks to an easy to follow story structure, witty dialogue, an excellent villain, the amazing effects, and the incredible acting. Another thing the Avengers did right was play to the character's popularity. I know that just a second ago I said it was relatable because it was standalone, and I still stand by that statement. But I also believe the Avengers uses the worldwide knowledge of its characters excellently. Take the Bruce Banner Black Widow confrontation scene. When Bruce lashes out, the audience gets frightened, as does Black Widow. Joss Whedon knew that he didn't have to explain what would happen here if Bruce gets angry enough. Because unless you've been living under a rock for the past few years, you should know about Hulk and his abilities. Thor also isn't set up at all. This would be a major flaw in any other movie, but because it's already a crazy world and the popularity of the character himself, Thor needs no build-up. Instead, he just arrives like a late friend to a party. Talking about parties, yes, this movie is essentially one big one. That might piss you off, however, you've got to admire the fun they have with it. This is a culmination of everything in the Phase 1 of the MCU, and it's executed brilliantly. We all know what it could have been, so even the most uptight super snob has to be happy that it didn't all go down in flames. So guys, that's it. Everything I wanted to say about The Avengers. Of course, this is only barely scratching the surface of what makes this movie so great. So please check out Movie Bob's video to see a more in-depth analysis. This video was only my opinion, so please spam the comments, check out my other videos, and keep enjoying movies. See you, Swaggets.